Just a second. Okay. Okay, I'm sorry for interruption. How to transform a vision of a company into action or goals that we intend to achieve through a global project management office. You see, and we also know that visions are actually converted into goals. Okay, because performing organizations are proficient at innovation, and innovative organizations stand out for their competitive advantage and ability to transform strategy into execution. Global PMO is in reality drives the way the organization builds and manages their vision into strategy and execution to enable them to plan and control to achieve desired goals. They manage the dynamics of organizations, people, processes, and technology. This innovative approach allows us to manage the goals and desired performance. However, many G-PMO initiatives struggles to keep their feet on ground. The reasons why many G-PMO implementation have failed are lack of mapping strategy into execution of projects, lack of innovation in solution scalability, lack of speed of delivery in time to market, lack of defined governance and standards, lack of understanding on global dynamism, lack of certain level of education and training which is required in global project management office. How can the G-PMO bridge the gap between internal and external stakeholders? If you see on the right hand side, you'll find a typical matrix organizations headed by a global project management office. We have several project managers, and based on the requirement of the projects, the resources or skill sets are pulled in from different functional departments. On the left hand side, you will see in the center the global project management office is there, which is actually getting integrated to your internal resources, communicating management. You have vendors, global vendors, you have global customers. One complex factor is that an increasing number of project activities are no longer confined within the boundaries of an organization, or even confined within the boundaries of geographical regions. Today, it is not unusual to have a product designed in one country with prototypes and production occurring in another. Or it is not unusual for IT integration projects to be unfolded across many business units throughout the globe. We can argue that all the projects are basically the same, regardless of where in the world they take place. After all, they proceed through the same stages from initiation to closing. And the management and control processes within each stages are more similar than they are different. If we accept this argument, then projects are same regardless of where they occur. But the evidence, including my own experience with clients in India, Europe, Middle East, Southeast Asia, and US, points to some important significant differences once you cross borders. Work processes are different, governance structures are different, communications are different, stakeholder involvement is at a different level, and organizational cultures are different. And unless these differences are recognized, it may be more difficult to succeed by using the concepts, methodologies, procedures, tools, and templates that support the project management processes. Sometimes these differences explain why deliveries are late, why qualities have been disappointing, why costs are higher than expected, why business trips to supply are frustrating, and why instructions are not followed. Therefore, understanding the why can help in improving the processes and meeting the desired goal. Do we need to bear the overhead of having a global project management office? If yes, then what are the results that can benefit the organization? Project management processes are applied at project level. Since we assume that the project itself has some business value, you should be able to show that project management processes have value if help you to complete the project within expectations. Taking this one step further, you might think that if project management is good, Since it helps to deliver the projects within expectation, then there should be value associated with growth that will help implement project management processes. However, not all companies view it this way, and a PMO does not mean the same thing in every company. For one thing, the PMO does not always manage the projects, and in many organizations, the PMO does not have direct project connection. It is indirect. So the value proposition for a PMO can be less tangible and more subjective. An organization typically needs to be of certain size before the cost associated with PMO becomes beneficial. At one extreme, you will only have small projects, one small project per year. You do not need to have a PMO, since it is much less expensive to provide dedicated project management training and support to one project. If you have a handful of projects every year, you may still be able to get by with the few project managers collaborating and agreeing to a certain set of common processes and templates. Now, let's go to the other extreme. Let's say you have a large, diverse organization that delivers dozens, hundreds, or thousands of projects per year. In this environment, a centralized global project management office makes greater sense to ensure that all project managers have a core set of project management skills, common processes, and templates. The Global Project Management Office also acts as the owner of the project management methodologies and a support organization that project managers can utilize for project management assistance. In addition, the PO can serve as a place for providing an organization-wide view of the status of all the projects and can report on the improvements being made to project delivery capabilities over time. Let's see what Global Project Management Office can benefit, or what are the tangible benefits which you can gain from Global Project Management Office.